오늘 미국 MLS에서는 2025 시즌의 신인상인 뉴 커버 오브 디 이어 주인공이 발표됐는데요. 아쉽게도 손흥민이 아니라 샌디에고 소속의 드레이어라는 선수가 받게 됐습니다. MLS 사무국은 드레이어의 수상 이유에 대해서 클럽 역사상 두 번째 지정 선수로 영입된 드레이어는 데뷔 시즌 동안 19득점, 19도움으로 총 38개의 공격 포인트를 기록하면서 팀 내 최다에 올랐다. 38개 공격 포인트는 MLS 단일 시즌 공동 3위 기록이며 첫 시즌에 기록한 수치로는 2015년에 지오빈코와 함께 역대 공동 1위다라면서 굉장히 훌륭한 활약을 펼쳤다고 밝혔습니다. 사실 손흥민이 신인상 후보에 오른 것은 물론이고 이런 상황 자체가 살짝 당황스럽긴 했습니다. 왜냐하면 손흥민은 거의 시즌 후반기에 들어와서 시즌에 30% 정도밖에 뛰지 않았잖아요. 그러다 보니 신인상은 아예 생각도 안 했는데 후보에 오르더니 최종 2위까지 올랐습니다. 그만큼 손흥민이 짧은 시간 미친 임팩트로 MLS를 뒤흔들었다는 증거라고 할 수 있겠죠. 참고로 신인상의 주인공인 드레이어가 소속된 샌디에고는 플레이오프 8강 2차전에서 패배해서 3차전까지 가는 혈전을 벌이고 있습니다. 손흥민은 깔끔하게 2승 거두고 4강에 올랐으니까 여기서는 손흥민이 이긴 걸로 하죠. LAFC와 샌디에고가 만나려면 샌디에고가 8강 3차전을 이기고 4강전까지 이긴 다음에 서부 결승에서 만날 수 있습니다. 8강전에서도 고전하고 있는 샌디에고가 서부 결승전까지 올라올 수 있을지는 모르겠지만 그때 손흥민과 드레이어가 진검승부를 펼치면서 누가 진짜 신인왕인지 한번 가려보자고요. 손흥민의 대활약으로 LAFC는 일찌감치 4강에 진출한 상황이지만 여전히 미국 현지에서는 지난 오스틴전 승리의 여운을 즐기고 있습니다. 특히나 1차전에 고의적인 어깨빵을 하면서 손흥민에게 시비를 걸었던 산체스에 대해서 LA 팬들의 분노가 어마어마했는데요. 아무래도 그 전부터 LAFC 경기를 보던 팬들은 산체스라는 선수를 잘 알고 있고 또 LAFC에서 주장까지 맡았던 선수이다 보니까 그 배신감이 훨씬 더 컸던 것 같습니다. 그래서 방송에서도 전화 연결까지 하면서 산체스를 향해서 거치 욕설을 섞어서 얘기하던데 반대로 그 산체스를 제대로 응징해준 손흥민이 더욱 사랑스럽다는 반응입니다. 그 자세한 내용을 함께 보시죠.
Vince, what did you see in that game? How you feeling? Any happy feet or sad feet? Yeah, just give us your general feeling.
I think what you saw in that game is just how hard teams have to work to control Son and Bouanga. You saw in the first game, I thought that Austin did a fairly good job. Obviously, Bouanga, Ordaz scores a goal, but it's Son and Bouanga that create the game-winning goal in the game at home. But by and large, there wasn't many huge chances from Son and Bouanga. And then in this game, you had Austin at home trying to go for it a little bit more. I think that they were buoyed by the way they played in the second half. What I was saying is, I think that from the first game, they thought, I think we have it under control. Maybe we can put some numbers forward. And LAFC punished them. And on top of it, you have two stars that are showing up. So it's like chicken or the egg, whether it's the stars that create the problems that forces Austin into trying to push numbers forward, or if it's just the fact that when you have really good stars in the playoffs and they show up, they can win you games. But LAFC did, and let's be honest, if those guys aren't on today, if Son and Bouanga aren't playing the way to their level, you can worry about that game, right? I don't think that Austin, I will point this out. One of the things that was very deceiving, and they didn't really make note of it on the broadcast, was the XG. Keep in mind that Austin had 2 penalties. A penalty is worth about 0.80 XG. So they finished the half. I think they showed the halftime. Austin had 1.6 XG. Basically, the 2 penalties were their entire XG. So the game wasn't quite as close in terms of chances, although Austin was forcing LAFC into some mistakes that were you don't love to see. But by and large, it was a pretty even game. And then you take the fact that LAFC has Son and Bouanga. That's what makes the difference. And I think Austin just wasn't quite as sharp as they were in the first game, and those guys punished them. So again, it just shows how much a team has to go through and the way that they have to play, and they have to think about not just defending those guys, but how much it affects their play going forward. Because ultimately, you do want to score goals. They're not separate things. And really, Austin, who struggles to score goals, was maybe we put an extra number forward. We were able to control them last time. it was one number too much, and Son and Bouanga carved him up.
Yeah, something I noticed early in the game, I was like, oh, they're doing the same thing again where they're blocking the passing channels to Son. It's difficult to get him the ball. And at the moment I thought that for the first time, Son immediately got a breakaway and passed it to Denny, and Denny scored the first goal. It is, or Son got the first goal, excuse me. And he's just so clinical that like there is just nothing you can do when he gets one chance with space in front of the goal. Son is probably the single best, if not the second best goal scorer in Major League Soccer right now. I would say probably second best behind Lionel Messi, but he's up there, right? He's really close. And we saw it, like he literally crossed over Ilie Sanchez, got his revenge on the traitor, Dirty Sanchez, as we now call him, Ilie Sanchez, who we can be nice to again now that we've beaten them. But
we love him now.
Son got his revenge, absolutely cooked Ilie on that goal.
Absolutely.
Ilie looked like he didn't deserve to be on the field with Son on that play, and it felt great. It was nice to remember why we didn't re-sign Ilie in that moment.
Well,
he also shouldn't have been the last defender back.
Yeah, to be fair,
Fuck Ilie Sanchez.
Name me a defender in MLS in which that probably wouldn't happen to them.
I mean, that was a nasty move.
Yeah, I know.
He was so quick off the line.
It was great to see Son cook Ilie, and then also have a nice little moment of reconciliation with Ilie later in the game as well. They did a little side hug and laughed with each other, which I thought was interesting. All right, let's bring on some callers. We've had people waiting for a long time. Leo, You've been waiting for a while. Leo, welcome to the show. Any happy feet or sad feet?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Happy foot. Yeah, fucking Ilie. I'm glad he got fucking cooked like that. Motherfucker, man. Man, that shit had me so mad the last game that he did that shit. Like, first of all, we needed somebody to really push his ass back. Just, let him know that this is not your team no more. This is, and we got Sonny now, and what the fuck are you doing?
I think that's why he volunteered to do it, right? He was like, I know people might feel weird about hitting me if they know me. They're like, I'm their friend.
I feel like to us, it was a big F you guys. Like, I don't really F you guys no more. So, he got cooked in I was watching some media where he got cooked. He was talking about, oh, I'm just professional. Like, nah, motherfucker, you know what you did. You know what you were trying to accomplish.
Thank you for calling, man, and call back again.
No problem, guys. Later.
See you soon.
Take care.
Happy foot, obviously, is Son. What did you like from Son today, guys? I mean, it's just hard to ever have a sad foot involving Son.
That first goal, he's just unstoppable. I mean, the guy, it's crazy. Bouanga got it to him with almost the full half pitch in front of him. And it was just like, let's see what he's going to do. This is going to be great. It's so entertaining. He's just there was one guy besides Ilya that could have maybe tried to make a play. But it was he didn't even. It seemed like he actually got further away to kind of see, oh, I better guard someone else, right? I didn't even want to.
I don't want to be in frame when this one goes to the back of the net.
And then it was just no problem, goal.
The thing is, he doesn't even totally get by Ilie. It's just the change of direction and the angle that he gets into, and he goes from a standstill to putting the ball in a different angle, and then the power he has on the shot, because we know he's both footed. How do you stop that? Legitimately, again, he doesn't even have to get by him. He just has to create a yard of space and an angle on the goalkeeper, and then has not just the speed and the quality to do that, but then the presence and the ability to finish it. And his shot is ridiculously hard. He just bursts the net every time.
Oh, also threaded the needle on the shot.
Yeah. So again, how do you stop that? You just don't.
Compare that to the Ibobasi goal, actually, where he also beat them and also was kind of impossible to defend. And it was so clunky, and he worked so hard to get it to his left foot and then put it away. And it was I just comparing the two of those goals were even another good goal from another player who they couldn't find a way to defend him either, but it was still so much better than that.
그냥 필터링 없이 그냥 마구 쏟아내니까 이게 진짜 팬이라는 생각도 들더라고요. 네. 그리고 산체스의 행동은 확실히 선 넘었다는 게 이 팬들의 반응을 보니까 더 알 수 있었습니다. 설마 갑자기 은퇴해버린 거 아니겠죠? 네. 자, 다음 컨텐츠로 찾아오겠습니다. 이상 흰수염고래였습니다. 감사합니다.